We have been doing a lot of fishing on Lake Biwa here in Japan, and it has been slow, to say say something about it. It's been pretty rough. Lots of days, flat calm, super duper hot. Not really any fish catches, a couple little bitty ones, but nothing sizable yet. So I thought today I would kind of give my skin a little break from the sun and do some tackle shopping. I haven't been tackle shopping that much while I'm here. Just kind of stopped in a few places, went in, bought a couple things here and there. But today is going to be like the tackle run of a lifetime. Okay, we're gonna be going to every single tackle shop in a row that I can find, and today's goal is just to explore as many tackle shops as we can find here in Japan. I've got a couple items in mind that I want, mostly a lot of terminal tackle, like G-Crazy terminal tackle and stuff like that. But other than that, I just kind of want to take you guys to different tackle shops and show you how they are. So we'll go to Tackleberry, the used tackle shop. We're gonna go to a box store first here, which is called Boon Boon. It's like sort of equivalent of, you know, an Academy or a Dick's Sporting Goods like that, but for fishing here in Japan. So without further ado, let's get into it. Boon Boon. Don't forget, 10% off. Big. There it is. This is the inspiration for the G-Crazy. First bait I ever caught a Biwa bass on, 8-pounder. So I was like, hey, what if we made this super long? All kinds of cool stuff that you'll never see in America. Dumbbell worm. Yamen fat. Sick. There's the original Berkeley Gilly. Issei did it first. Just so you guys are aware. There's the best hook for the G-Crazy. Bringing a bunch of those back. All right, we just finished up at Boon Boon. So my tackle buying tip for you guys coming to Japan to buy tackle: if you're gonna buy something brand new and something more expensive, like a reel or an expensive rod, or just maybe like a lot of terminal tackle all at once, Boon Boon or one of these big box stores is definitely the place to do that kind of shopping. You get a 10% off discount basically on anything. You get anything tax-free as long as you bring your passport in. But this does not work at smaller tackle shops. So you go to smaller shops, they're not going to be able to offer you the tax-free. It's only going to be these big box stores like Boon Boon. So if you're going to buy that super expensive reel, you might as well buy it here. You're never going to get a better price on a brand new reel. Today, I just bought a whole bunch of terminal tackle. Basically all the stuff that I like for the G-Crazy. I bought the Ryugi Talisman Heavy Guard size 1. Bought all of those. There was like 4 packs, so I bought all those. This is the Valley Hill Tube Opener W. I really like this tube opener for the bands. It has like the thinnest the thinnest point on it, right? And it's also made out of metal, so it's like, it just feels solid. Brought a couple of those. A lot of the 5mm Valley Hill bands. 5mm is the size you want for the G-Crazy. I like this Valley Hill one. G7 makes a good one. Genius makes one. There's a few other companies. The only one that I wouldn't recommend is the VMC one. Don't buy that one. I don't really like it. If you do buy it, you got to go down to the 4mm because the material is too elastic. you need a harder type material like this one. This one's really good. It's cheap. Got a bunch of those. And last but not least, my favorite nail weight for the G Crazy. This is the Genius Screw Nail. This is the 1.8 size and the 1.5 gram size. I only use these two sizes. If you go down a size on the Genius nail, like the 1.3 or under, the tooth on the nail, the like screw part, is too thin and it tends to rip out of the worm really easily. The 1.5 and the 1.8 are the perfect size. Never had any issues with these coming out on a cast or anything like that. Very, very, very solid nails. And you can get more weight into the worm like this because it has like the little head on it. So if you were to use a standard nail weight, a 1.8 gram standard nail would be too bulky to put in the end of the G Crazy. But this 1.8, you can put it in there just because most of the weight is sticking out. So yeah, got a bunch of those, and I think that's it. I got a little pack of 6/0 under beast hooks too, but that's besides the point. Next shop is gonna be a Tackleberry. We're probably gonna hit more than one Tackleberry today. Tackleberry is the used shop, so basically it's like a pawn shop, but just for fishing stuff. You get a lot of really, really good deals. So if you're gonna go in there and buy lures, you're looking for old used reels and stuff like that, that is the spot. Anyway, let's go. Okay, this doesn't really have to do with anything, but I just got a notification on my phone that the Boon Boon that I just went to, they just started following me on Instagram, which is kind of funny. So somebody recognized me in there and had the account. Well, whoever you are, hello. Okay, that Tackleberry was a little bit lackluster, but you know what I did find? Boom! Totally made up for it. Found a Go-Go Chatter in a color that I don't have yet. So basically, the last run of Go-Go Chatters they were chartreuse and then like a chartreuse and white color. So any of these colors, like the gill ones and the teal ones, any of the other ones are pretty rare and old. So this is an old one, and it's number 7. That's hard right there. I got it. Bang, on to the next. Okay, so this little area actually has 2 tackle stores that are right next to each other. It's got a Tackleberry and then another like box store down the street. At the big store, I don't know what it's called, but I got a bunch of bands, of course, a bunch of Neko rig stuff for the G Crazy. I got another pair of pliers, and I just need this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you can't get it over in America, so I gotta buy it while it's here. And I got something cool. Got a couple of G handles. These are the 105 millimeter Go handles. Go Fishing, Mr. Gosan. This is his handle brand. They're pretty dope. They're sick and they're super solid. I have one on my flipping reel that I use. So these, I didn't get them for myself actually. I got these for the Patreon giveaway this month. So if you guys are not subscribed to the Patreon already, if you guys would like a chance to win some cool Japanese JDM tackle, I know it's really hard to get these in America, so I'm kind of buying a couple things over here that I can give away on the Patreon over there. All the Helmsman tier members and up already get entered in the giveaway each month, and we give away just all kinds of cool stuff. So sorry for the self-plug, but yeah, chance to win these G handles and some extra content and videos and stuff like that, group chat, whatever. And at the Tackleberry, I found this Depths Inzi Crawler Tiny, which is sick, dude. Super good price on this one. I was stoked. I've actually been wanting one of these for a minute. They're kind of expensive, like anywhere else. I think they're like, I don't know how much they are, but this one was cheap. So I got that, and then out of the case, there was a varial handle in there. I had to get that. This is the 95 millimeter. A lot of people ask me where I get my handles, where I get my reels. There's no like secret website I get them on. I literally just buy them here in Japan in person. There's inventory at the stores. You just gotta go here to get it. So it's like, I don't really know what to tell anyone. It's just like, it's here. This is where I buy it all. I don't buy any of it online, really. Occasionally, I'll go on eBay and find a Japanese shop that's selling, you know, a reel or something that I want. But very, very rare do I ever do that now, especially coming over here, you know, once or twice a year. I don't really need to. I can just find it in the store for cheaper than regular price. It's a used. It's a little bit messed up around the edges, but I don't really care. It's more about functionality for me. This thing's solid and super functional. So, on to the next. And now it's the next day. I didn't want to continue this video because I was just very tired after that. So fell asleep, woke up, it's raining. Look at that, raining all over the place. So we're chilling here under the van. I like how the door opens up this way so you can actually hide from the rain. Now that it's the next day, I'm rested up. We're gonna do an overview of everything that I bought yesterday. And I laid it out. I really didn't buy that much, to be honest. I went to a whole bunch of stores. I think we went to 2 Tackleberries, Anglers, Fish Tackle, and Boon Boon. So I think we went to 4 or 5 stores. I didn't buy that much. I kind of was selective about what I bought, but I got some good stuff. All right, so let's look at it. Look at the pile. So first things first, we got the G handles. I got 3 of these. I actually ended up picking up another. So this month on the Patreon, there's gonna be 3 winners, and you guys will each have a shot at the 105 millimeter G handle. I really like this handle. I do have it on my punching reel, except it's 95. It's super solid. It fits on any reel pretty easily, and it's right or left-handed, so it doesn't really matter. Whatever you got. It's a sick handle. Really good quality and slick looking. So I got 3 of those for giveaway. Candy Fish 3.5. This thing's kind of funny. Saw that, had to get it, especially the color. The color's ridiculous. I've seen this on Instagram a couple times, and it looks dope. Just a little I don't know, what is it, a rhombus? I don't know what color, I don't know what shape this is. I didn't go to elementary school, so I'm not sure. We got, at the Tackleberry, I found a 95mm burial handle with the gray EVA knobs. Probably gonna change those, to be honest. It's a little beat up around the edges on the top, but the price was good, so I got it. It came with a nut as well. Sick. We got a couple little just storage containers for weights and nail weights and all kinds of stuff like that. I really like these. Made in Japan. Look at that. Sick. And cheap, cheap, cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Super cheap. One of my favorite finds from yesterday. The Go-Go Chatter. It's like a bluegill colored one. Pretty kind of a rare find, honestly. When I see this one, I always get it. This is one that I look for a lot. Really, really, really sick chatterbait. If you guys remember, I was throwing this a lot back in Florida this winter. Absolutely crushing on it. Tiny NZ crawler. This one I'm so stoked on. I'm gonna fish this. I used to have the bigger NZ crawler, the standard size one, and that thing is a hunk, but it is a really, really good crawler bait. Gets absolutely smoked. Now I got the little bitty one, so sick. I found the 8-inch Yaman stick at the Tackleberry for literally dirt cheap. It's like $1. In the big red color. I love this color. It's so sick. It's actually funny, I didn't know they made an 8-inch Yaman stick until this trip. So I saw that, I had to get it, you know. And if you're wondering why I'm buying G-Crack stuff, like Go-Go Chatter and stuff like that, because these items are discontinued. So I can't even get these if I wanted. I have to go buy them. But, like I said, it's cheap anyway. This, I think, is the second most expensive thing I bought, besides that burial handle, is a Scorpion BFS. This is not for me, though. This is for a certain Florida jit that lives in the Big O that needed me to pick him up a BFS reel so he could throw the G Crazy around. Let me know in the comments if you know who I'm talking about. The Green Goblin himself. Go ahead and drop a comment. He's probably also watching this right now. I miss you, big dog. I do. There's your reel. Last but not least, the Koike Suplex in the big red color. I got one of these from Waypoint up in Minnesota, but I saw the red color here. And of course, I had to get the big red color because this is my favorite color. Big red. Just such a strange thing. Fluorocarbon. That's not that interesting. The last bag over here. This is actually where the majority of my money went, right? These are band tools for a G Crazy. I got a whole bunch of these because I like to give them away for, you know, my friends and stuff that need G Crazy band tools. There's probably not enough of these in America, but if you guys are wondering which band tool I use for the G Crazy, this is it. Valley Hill Tube Opener W. I really like this one. It's a little more expensive, but it's, like I said, it's made out of metal. It's really nice. All of this is just G Crazy terminal tackle. It's literally bands, hooks, and screw nails, and then a couple like worm hooks and stuff like that. I heard this worm hook was good, so I had to try it. But yeah, the Genius nail weight, 1.8 gram and 1.5 gram. Got all of those. The Valley Hill 5mm tube, best for the G Crazy. And the Nugi Heavy Guard Talisman hook. This hook is goated. Size 1, very important. Very, very important. All that is super dialed. There was something else in here that I wanted to show you. So these ones are other 5mm bands. I was actually going to try these out because they're a little bit cheaper than the Valley Hill ones, surprisingly. And they come with more in the package. There's 16 in here, which is cool. Give those a shot. I don't know if they're good or not. There was one more thing in here. Give me just a moment. Give me just a moment. There it is. Alright, so this is a weird little piece of info here, but basically the Genius screw nail is dope, but only the 1.5 and the 1.8 gram sizes. There's a 1.3 gram that they make that does not work in the G Crazy because the tooth size, like the screw size, is too small, so it wants to come out really, really easily. This is a really good alternative. Daiwa Nail Slim, 1.3 gram, so it's lighter than the 1.5. It's the little lighter size, but it's like super narrow, and it goes in the worm really, really well. It goes in the end of the worm perfectly, so you can get a super light presentation on it if you want. So I like this nail. It's a dope nail. And then anything under that, any other nail will fit, but this one just happens to be like slim and heavy, which is cool. But that's it. That's literally all I bought. It wasn't that much. It kind of I thought it was more, but that's all. So yeah, I didn't buy a whole lot, and that's kind of because the whole Japan tackle shop thing, I'm not over it. I still love it, don't get me wrong. It's just not brand new to me anymore. I've done it so much, I've been in the tackle shop so much that it's like, I don't really need to just go in there and spend a whole bunch of money every time. I just have specific things that I'm looking for, that I'm hunting and grabbing each time I see. I'm trying to stock up, like I said, on G Crazy Terminal, because there's none of that in America, right? So I gotta stock up on it while I'm here, and then, you know, I deplete it, and then I come back and get more. Seems like the best method, but still love it. The Japan tackle shop thing, classic Japan experience. Go check out these tackle shops if you're in Japan. If you're around the Otsu and Kyoto area, you should have a lot of fun there. You'll find some cool stuff. So anyways, if you want to win, I want a chance to win the G handle, go join the Patreon. There's some extra cool videos on there, monthly giveaways, and a little group chat on there. But anyway, I won't waste you guys' time anymore. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.